Hey, Force Sensitives. I'm Darth and Magnus. Welcome back to my channel and my living room. So, as you can see, I got the Spectre Lightsaber with me here today in all of its glory. Love the engravings on here and the emitter windows. Looking good. Alright, and today I have chosen a Violet Amethyst blade. Okay. And yes, it's going to be at this, instead of a solid blade, it's going to be at a pulsing one. I figured I'd do a little something different this time for the demonstration, okay? Now, with this Violet Amethyst blade that is pulsing, I am going to be showing you guys a 30 move demonstration today. Now, before I get any further into the video, allow me to break down the format of today's video. If you're new, please stick around so I can explain everything that's going to be happening in the next few minutes. If you're not new, you already know what I'm going to say, so I will see you guys in that first demonstration. Speaking of demonstrations, we got 3 of them to get through today. The first one I call the confusing demonstration. Why? Well, it's because I use my own jargon and my own terminology to describe the movements. Let me give you guys a few examples real quick. We're going to be using a decent amount of two-handed techniques, especially at the beginning of the demonstration. So I'm going to call your right hand your rear hand, okay? And your left hand your lead hand. I'll explain why later, okay? So your rear hand is going to be on top with your lead hand on bottom. Now, since your rear hand is on top, it has the it is the hand that has the control. So the commands that are going to come out of my mouth is going to start with the rear hand. For example, rear hook to the head, rear back hook to the head, rear slash from right to left, rear jab head, rear high block, things like that. Now when we go into single-handed techniques, the moves will look and sound like this. Rear jab to the head, rear hook head, rear back hook to the body, rear jab to the body, rear pommel strike to the head. Okay? I'm going to be using the pommel in this one. Alright? Now, when it's in a reverse grip like this, it's always going to be an elbow something. Since it's in my rear hand, it's going to be a rear elbow, whatever the move is. For example, rear elbow high block, rear elbow block to the right, rear elbow hook to the head, rear elbow jab to the body, things like that. So hopefully that helps with any confusion you may or may not feel during the confusing demonstration. I am going to go through all 30 moves individually, move by move, and describe them to you guys as thoroughly as I possibly can. Feel free to let me know down in the comments if I'm doing a good job or if I can do better. If I can do better, I will do better, alright? But you guys gotta let me know. So, after we get to the end of that first demonstration and you're still a little confused, I wouldn't worry about it because we have the second demonstration, which is known as the counting demonstration. Now, unlike that first demonstration where I'm describing the movements to you with my weird jargon, the second demonstration we're just going off of a counting system. Allow me to show you. So it'll look and sound something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so on and so forth at a nice, slow, steady pace, all the way until we get to 30, alright? And then after we're done with those first 2 demonstrations, we will come to our third and final demonstration, which is known as the fun demonstration. Yes! Love fun demonstrations. What's a fun demonstration? I'm glad you asked, I will tell you. Sorry, I'm having a good time. So the fun demonstration is basically me shutting off the lights and then me turning on this light. Now, due to this being one of my sabers with sound, I am going to refrain from turning it on until that final demonstration, so that way you guys can hear my instructions clearly at home, okay? But in that final demonstration, I'm going to turn on this bad boy, and then you guys will get to see the 30 move demonstration in full. After that, I will shortly end the video. 2 more things to get through before we begin. Like I was saying before, I'm going to call my right hand my rear hand, so just think, R and R, rear, right. Same thing goes for the right foot, I'll be calling it the rear foot. When it comes to my left hand, I am going to be calling it my lead hand. So just think, L and L, lead, left. Same thing goes for the left foot, I'll be calling it the lead foot. We got 2 kicks in this demonstration, 1 with each foot, and then plus foot placements I'll be describing to you guys throughout that first confusing demonstration. But the reason why I have it set up this way, where my right hand is always my rear hand, and my left hand is always my lead hand, is that I suffer from short-term memory loss. So having it just always considered my right hand, my rear hand, and my left hand, my lead hand, it just helps me up here. That's the main reason, but figured I'd let you guys know. One more thing to get through before we begin that final, or that final, what? The first demonstration is something I like to call the shuffling effect. I'll let you guys know when we're utilizing the shuffling effect. But basically it's going to look and sound like this. I am going to give the command rear jab to the head shuffling forwards. What's going to happen is that your front foot is going to move first, your back foot will follow, like so. Rear jab to the head shuffling forwards. Rear jab to the head shuffling forwards. Okay? Now when we're backing up, the opposite will be true. Your back leg is going to go first, and then your front leg will follow, like so. Rear high block shuffling backwards. Rear high block shuffling backwards. Okay? You guys are pretty smart. You don't need to see me just dancing up here. Let's get into that first confusing demonstration. But first, my mouth is dry. Let me get some water real quick. Much better. So like I was saying before, we're going to start off using two-handed techniques. Rear hand on top, lead hand on bottom. Now how far apart you want your hands from each other, that's completely up to you. For me, I like that far apart, just for this hill. Alright? So we're going to start off in a stance that I like to call the classic Jedi stance. It's almost like baseball. Playing baseball, you know, just batter up. I couldn't help myself but make the noise. Alright? Or just say that, I mean. Make the noise. What am I talking about? Alright. So yeah, we're going to start off in a classic Jedi stance. Okay? Except I'm going to start from that end of the room. Alright? So, I want you to step forward with your rear foot as you do a rear hook to the head. Step forward with your lead foot as you do a rear back hook to the head. Bring the lightsaber hilt behind your head. You're going to step forward with your rear foot as you do a rear slash from right to left. Then I want you to do a rear jab to the head shuffling forwards. Okay? After that, we're going to shuffle backwards for a rear high block. Shuffle backwards again for another rear high block, so that makes 2. Do a stationary rear block to the left. Take your rear foot, step back with it as we do a rear block from the right. Then step forward with your rear foot as we do a rear hook to the head. Step forward with your lead foot as we do a rear back hook to the head. Bring the lightsaber hilt behind your head. Step forward with your rear foot as we do a rear slash from right to left. Now, what's going to be different about this one is that after you're done completing that slash, I want you to let go of the hilt with your lead hand, alright, and then I want you to spin the lightsaber in your rear hand, almost like you're passing off a baton, to where it's in a reverse grip in your lead hand, okay? So, step forward with your rear foot as you do a rear slash from right to left. Alright, so it's going to be behind you in a reverse grip. Then you're going to step forward with your lead foot as you do a lead elbow hook to the head. Then do a lead elbow jab to the body. After this lead elbow jab to the body, I want you to turn your body to the side. We're going to take our rear foot and we're going to do a rear mid kick. Okay? So lead elbow jab to the body, rear mid kick. Alright, once you plant your rear foot back on the ground, I want you to take the lightsaber hilt, flip it into a standard grip in your rear or right hand, and then we're going to do a rear back hook head. As we do this rear back hook head, we're going to pivot on our rear foot, and we're going to turn around to face that direction, okay? So we're going to take our lead foot and just swing it over. Alright, so rear back hook to the head. After that, we're going to do a rear high block into a rear low block, and then a rear block to the right. Then I want you to shuffle forwards as you do a rear jab to the head, come around for a rear hook to the head, into a rear back hook to the body, and then you're going to do a rear jab to the body. After that rear jab to the body, I want you to take your lead foot and you're going to do what I call a front kick, but what some of you guys may know as a Spartan kick. You want to make sure the heel of your foot is making connection with the mid-stomach to chest level. Alright? So, rear jab to the body, lead front kick. Okay? One more time. Rear jab to the body, lead front kick. Now once you plant your lead foot back on the ground, we're going to turn in a clockwise motion. Your rear foot is going to step over your lead foot. We're going to take the pommel of the lightsaber hilt, and you're going to do a rear pommel strike to the head. And just like before, how we did a rear back hook head over here, and we turned to face this direction, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to turn to face that direction now. Okay? So, rear pommel strike to the head, rear back hook head, pivoting on that rear foot. Okay? 1, 2. Alright? This will be our final direction for the remainder of the demonstration. So after that, you're going to do a rear high block into a rear low block, and then a rear block from the right. Next, I want you to shuffle forwards as you do a rear jab to the head. Bring the lightsaber hilt behind your head. As you do, grip it with both hands. Rear hand on top, lead hand on bottom, and then shuffle forwards for a rear slash from right to left. And that's going to be your 30th and final move. All right? So before we begin that second demonstration, I am going to get some more water. I've already done like 5 takes, so yeah, I'm pretty thirsty. All this talking. I just keep messing it up. I get all the way to the end, and I just mess it up. Like I've knocked like one of my lightsabers off the stand and everything. Yeah, just crazy. Anyways, where are we? Oh yeah, the second demonstration. Let's get it going. All right. Remember, rear hand on top, lead hand on bottom. Classic Jedi stance. All right. So, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right. So that's the end of the first 2 demonstrations. I'm going to start shutting off these lights, turning on this light, and we will start the final demonstration. You know, what's different about this lightsaber that has sound from my other ones is that with this one, you can just flick the blade and the blade will come on. I really like that. And yes, I have the pulsing hilt, or the pulsing blade, I mean. I figured it would make for a cool demonstration, alright? So, I will bow to you, my brothers and sisters in the Force, and in the balance, and to the imaginary ninjas. Alright, make sure I don't knock off any more of these lightsabers. The balance is with us, my friends. Yes, I finally did it. It came off. Ah, my pin. Not the pin. Eternal Brotherhood of the Balance. Oh no. Is this foreshadowing? Are we gonna have a schism in the Brotherhood? Ah, only the Force knows. Alright, let me run through that again. I'm gonna go a little bit slower this time, okay? Ah, hold on. Oh, I got this. Hold on. Okay, not so bad, right? Alright. I bow to you again because I love you guys so much. Alright. Turn this off. So, give you guys another good look at the Spectre. What'd you guys think of that 30 move demonstration today? Did you guys like the pulsing blade? Did I explain it thoroughly enough? Why do I keep asking all these questions? Because I want answers. No. I couldn't help myself. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below. What was your favorite part of the demonstration? If you got any questions, just feel free to ask. Alright? I'm Darth and Magnus. May the Force be with you, and may the balance keep you, my friends. You guys, take care.